We back.
All right. So the Lord not coming back down here, to hug the world like they'll tell you up in the church, Christian church. He coming back down here with a vengeance, man. He coming back down here to recompense the 1/3 of Israel and to destroy, to completely annihilate America this great Babylon, man, that we in.
And the precept you will
I got a precept for you, bro. Nothing loud.
real quick. This is Luke 12, chapter 51. It says, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell ye nay, but rather division.
Right, and that's what's going on right now. Like in the Middle East, you got division going on between the UN now. America, the NATO is all broke up now. You know, it's a lot of division going on. Even it said what? Matthew's king against king, nation against nation. Matthew 24, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it's 24 to
Yeah. Second Ezra, I think 13th chapter got something going on too. In
yeah,
there.
15 and 16.
So the Lord, He coming to bring division, because that's the beginning of a downfall of a kingdom, man. You know, when everything was going, accordingly, America was on top. Everybody was being subordinate, so he ain't had to really too much worry about his kingdom being overthrown. But now he into it with his own people, man, and his own people is plotting against him, right? And now you got people out there. You got the other the heathen nations. You got Russia, that's ready to go to war. You got the weaker nations like Iran. They done ballsed up on them. You got them trying to declare war on Syria, in Syria, in the open, for all to see. You know, the news is coming out. You know, the whole world is basically starting to have to pick sides now, man.
Exactly. Go ahead.
I was just going to precept what the brother was talking about, that Matthew 24 he wanted to bring out. And this is Matthew 24, and I'll start at verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
And in the beginning, right, we said many shall come in our name, come in His name. You got false prophets that's out here, man. That's not alerting the people, making them aware of the things that's gonna happen.
Go ahead.
And that's the first beginning of that part. Again, he said what?
He said, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right. So.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
And that's what's going on right now, man. This very day, man. This very day. What else it say?
It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes and in diverse places.
And how that's gonna happen, man? Through destruction, through the warfare. That warfare is gonna cause a lot of explosions. It's gonna cause America to put all their assets on the things of war, like what they trying to do now, man. They trying to cut link off. You know what I'm saying? They trying to take away all this government assistance that everybody's so accustomed to. And it's already coming to a point where they finna get rid of the petrodollar because of inflation. So a lot of the resources that America has is gonna have to go into warfare. And that warfare is gonna make the land poor.
Right.
Just like what was that war? The women, they was here. They was
World War II.
Yeah, World War II, man. And a lot of the women was in industrial working, man. They had, because the men was overseas, man. A lot of the men was overseas. It's gonna come back into a state of that, like the Great Depression, but even worse, man.
Shit, they ain't even gonna have that, man. They do fucking jobs, every last job. Like the scripture in Isaiah 32 says that for a reason. It says the vengeance shall fail, the gathering shall not come. What is that, man? That goes to the jobs, man. Not only just the food, man, but the commerce, making any type of commerce to get food. That's the reason why it's gonna have to be a war, because the economy is gonna fail, man. Yep. Just like you just mentioned in the World War II, World War I, that was during the time of the Great Depression, man. Yep. At least that World War I was.
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
That's right.
They shall fight everyone against his brother. And
who's the brother of America, man? All these other heathen nations that was lined up with it, man. France don't have nothing to do with America. Even when that bombing was going on, was that like a year back? and America was trying to ask if they need any help.
Right.
The Prime Minister of France, like, no, y'all can stay over in y'all land. We got this over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was just a sign of distrust right there. You know, England, they slowly falling away from the dollar, man. Everybody doing their own thing now, man. You know.
Well, the back of what you're saying, but like I said, when Trump tried to get this one thing passed through NATO, and they all voted against it, he basically said, you know, America not gonna be picking up the tab for NATO and the wars and all this other kind of stuff the way they used to. So with that having been said, basically he's saying, well, I'm not funding y'all. So they're like, well, if you ain't gonna give us no money, then fuck you. We don't need you anyway.
Right? They don't. Cause what's happened? And the yen dollar coming into play, man. The petrol yen.
That's right.
You know?
Petrol dollars. Yeah.
And they
Petrol
trying to
won.
go cashless.
Yeah. So, somebody got scripture?
And everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
Yep, so it's gonna be a whole lot of rioting going on, man. On all levels. Whether it's just normal people that's walking the streets, they gonna be warring for food, clothing, shelter, versus even on the global scale, where you got these, you know what I'm saying, mass destruction weapons being aimed at each other and everybody shooting it.
Kingdom
at each
against
other, man.
kingdom. Kingdom against
Kingdom
kingdom.
against kingdom, right, man? So you're gonna have people out here scrapping for the garbage, like they got them in Venezuela doing. You know, you got
Right.
middle class families in Venezuela scrapping over trash, man.
Yeah.
So that's to come to this place real soon, man.
Precept you real quick. This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. It says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself, so like it divided against itself is brought to desolation.
Yeah, right. Because that's what the Lord told them people when they was trying to call him a demon. He said, if how am I a demon? He said, a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand.
Right.
You know? So that's the same thing with this place, man. A kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. You know?
Right.
And this kingdom is very much divided, man.
Yep. So it is demon against demon. You got Esau on one end of the world.
Right.
You got Esau on this end of the world. And both of them are Edomites, so they both demons.
Exactly.
And now they want the power seat. So it is.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?
And that's the whole point, man. How is this kingdom gonna stand? You know, well, with people aiming each other missiles at each other, man.
It's not.
That's the whole point, and that's why the scripture says what, that the earth is gonna
Real
wobble to and fro.
Real to and fro.
You know what's that?
Like a man, like a drunkard.
Yeah, like a cottage.
Yeah. Like a drunkard.
Well, yeah, kind of rough on it.
And Second Ezra 15 and 15, for the sword in their destruction draw near, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and
Go ahead.
and sword in their hands.
Yeah, everybody got their sword in their hand, man. Everybody got nuclear missile technology. At one point, Iran was sanctioned not to have that type of capability. And I was just watching the brother Pop's video, man, and he right. They done got it to where now they got the capability, and they not even saying nothing about it anymore, man. They like we ain't coming at you no more. We know they got it because why Russia came through and aligned itself with Iran and with Syria. So anybody that wage war with any of these continents that Russia dealing with, they gonna have to go all out, man.
Right.
That Iran being a third world country, man, fucking America didn't want other nations to had these different types of weaponry, the weapons of mass destruction, as they would say.
The real ones.
and fucking Russia, they aided all the enemies of America, man. America said you can't come into my gym. Russia said fuck that shit, come in my gym. Iran, fucking China, North Korea, South Korea, they joined together, they done band together. They been hitting the fucking waist about to fuck America up.
Hey, it's crazy, right? Hey, Russia got that new missile, the Satan 2, man. That can take out all the Texas, just one missile, man.
And Satan casting out Satan.
Exactly. Well, yeah, he like you said, he man, go ahead, y'all. I just lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
Yeah, for there shall be sedition.
Sedition.
Among men and invading one another.
Right, ain't nobody gonna be able to trust each other, man.
They
the
don't
scriptures
trust each
tell you,
other.
man. Hey, the scriptures tell you, man, the hearts of many shall wax cold.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
And you go into that word sedition, it talks about the overthrow of a government.
Right.
A coup.
Exactly. A coup. Go ahead.
They shall not regard their kings, not prince, and the course of their actions.
What is that?
Right, hey.
Not good.
Go ahead.
Hey, it happened in the France Revolution too, man. With
Pull
their
up-
king,
pull up second
King
address,
Henry and all them,
13,
whoever was
39.
ruling at the time, if they wasn't doing a good job at ruling, the people would uproar and then they'll kill their king, man. Hey, the same thing is gonna happen here. A lot of people don't like Trump anyways, man. People
Right.
gonna be trying to come after normal people gonna try to come after Trump head, man. And so as it's gonna be in other countries, man. You know, a downfall of a country of countries, man. From the within.
Shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. That's martial law. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid.
And how's they gonna start off with that martial law? First, it's gonna come with the inflation, man.
Is it on point?
Bring that shit out, boy.
You want to get it? You got a precept?
Yeah, I got one. Nah, I got one of them.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house.
Right, yeah, inflation, man. Inflation, that's
So-
gonna be the start off of martial law because people gonna be rioting in the streets, man.
Right.
People gonna be breaking into grocery stores. People gonna be raiding people's houses, trying to find their food or whatever.
Motherfuckers gonna be sticking up trucks and shit. You bring a food in, that's gonna be a very dangerous job if you bringing in food, if you're a food truck toter.
What was that in Venezuela?
Yeah,
They was in Venezuela.
They was bum rushing food trucks.
They did that Mad Max style. Fucking car swung over. Fucking shit, just like anybody ever seen that movie? Fucking. No, I was about to say, goddamn it, just a nigga movie. The fucking Straight Outta Compton, where the fucking Bloods that came in front of the bus. They took. That's how niggas gonna be. They gonna fucking have they little setup where they fucking box in a car. They box in it. They box in the truck. They fucking they get the coup. They fucking set that motherfucker up. The motherfucker stop. One Jake come around the front with the motherfucking gun. The other Jake come around the back. Open that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen,
Right.
man.
That's a good analogy.
That's what they're gonna do, man. And that's gonna cause for them to say we need more order in our streets.
Right.
And that's gonna cause
Martial law.
them troopers to come in, the UN troopers to come in, and they ain't gonna come dealing with you as if you a civilian. They're gonna come dealing with you as if you a refugee. And with that being done, you ain't got no chance in hell, man.
Right.
You know, they got the whole army infantry. That's why this place gonna have to, man. That's why we need the Lord, man.
You niggas ain't ready, man. You niggas is not ready.
I got a precept for you. This real quick. This Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Going into everything the brother's talking about, man. These things was written. These things are reliable, and it will happen. The second Nazareth, chapter 13, verse 1. And it came to pass, after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that men waxed strong, and with the thousands of heaven, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
And that's what it says in Revelations, man. It says, but before that happened in Revelations, what he say? Before you harm the earth, before you harm the harming winds. What's that? Revelation chapter 7.
Come on, yeah.
Before you harm the sea, before you harm the earth. You know what I'm saying? Before you let go of destructive winds, he got to come in and get his people, man.
Yeah, seal the service of the Most High in that
Right.
forehead.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, don't fuck it up just yet.
Right.
All right, fuck it up.
Even though before that he done already came in and fucked up some of it through Isaiah 63.
13 and 39.
Isaiah 63.
Like Yahweh Shai had said, it said,
Tread the way I press along.
well, that, but also he said, what will I if it be already kindled, man? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. So it's already gonna be a lot of hell going. Hey, what's that scripture where it says, one shall run from a lion, and once he get away from a lion,
Amos Khan.
we gonna
Is that around there?
About the 10 traps.
Huh?
39 talking about the 10 traps.
Who y'all talking about? What y'all?
No, I want the thing out of Second Ezra. Is that the 13th chapter? No, it's the 13th chapter.
Yeah, but what part? Just give me.
Where it talks about realm against realm, kingdom
Oh, yeah,
against
it is.
Oh,
kingdom.
yeah. It's 15.
It's 15 to 28.
Yeah, it's
No, it's in the 13. It's in 13. You got one in 15. You
It's
got one in
probably one
13.
in 15 too,
Right.
but
Okay.
it's like two of them in there.
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking about the one in 13, you're talking about when they was fighting against each other, then Yahweh Shai came and they joined up together.
Khan, y'all, that's what we reading right now.
Yeah, it's
Well, that's
probably a
at the
little
beginning.
bit more. Hold on.
I mean, what you talking about, we was reading what Pop's talking about.
It's 31.
I think
It's
It's 31, 13, 31.
Yeah, it's down a little bit more.
Okay, all right, cool.
Khan, you know, so
Go ahead.
we reading it starting from the top so y'all can get to understand what our Lord and Savior is coming back, man. These other nations finna get it. That's what the whole, you know, we going into it. Verse 4. Start at 3. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen unto him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it fleeth the fire.
That's speaking of Yahweh Shai right there. That's speaking of Yahweh Shai destroying all these fucking kingdoms and whatnot. It's gonna be gathering in the valley of Jehoshaphat even as we speak. So what the brothers were speaking on is that gathering is what's occurring now. Go to 31 like I was saying.
Verse 31. And one shall undertake to fight against another. One city against another. One place against another.
Right.
One people against another.
Russia against America,
Right.
niggas against Edomites in the streets.
Con.
Niggas against niggas.
I was
Niggas
just
Nigga, I
about
was
to
gonna
say.
say.
You know niggas can't stand up with each other for shit.
That's
But
right.
hey, I ain't gonna lie though. With these movies that's coming out, man, it might cause these niggas to say, hey, look, we need to get together and stick together and if we want to survive.
Right.
And with that being did, that's gonna bring that that's another thing that's gonna bring in martial law. 'Cause once they see them niggas starting to get together, like we ain't feel like, hey, together we stand, divided we fall. Them niggas gonna get the idea that, and that's when Trump gonna, yeah, let's get these niggas in order right now before they
What is it?
get over
A
themselves.
two-fold quarter is not easily broken. Yeah, them niggas is gonna get that mentality of sticking together then, man. Even though it's not gonna save them, but they gonna do it.
All right.
And one realm against another.
Okay.
Hey,
So go ahead.
going back to nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. All right, because in the midst of World War III, that's what's going to be going on, man. Right? And like this chapter is getting into, these guys going to see how Shah crack the clouds and like, well, fuck, we fighting each other. It's just going to be like Independence Day, man. Everybody's going to bond arms and come up against Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah, man, that valley of decision, man. That's what that's about, man. Right?
Pursuant to what Reagan said, wouldn't it be something? And 83, 84 was when he said, wouldn't it be something if we all had to forget our differences and fight something from out there?
God, go ahead.
My enemy is my friend. Looking
Yeah.
Exactly. My enemy is my friend. That's right.
Hey, and Yahweh gave you a list of his enemies.
That's right.
Psalms 83rd chapter, man. All right? So they all going to be buddy together to go against Yahweh by Shem Shah.
Just like they did in bringing us down.
And what the Lord said, what have I to do with you, O Tyree? Sidon. Hey, man, in fact, bring that up.
Joel,
Man.
the 3rd chapter, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right? And in that valley of decision, hey, Yahweh by Shem Shah is going to get down on you guys, man. Right. And Yahweh's going to use his son, Yahweh Shai, to do it, man. Okay?
Yep.
That's why, hey, go ahead.
The right hand rocking ball.
This is Joel chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, in those days, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem,
Right?
I will also gather all nations.
Right, so when the Lord take away this captivity from
That's
us,
right.
He's going to break those bonds, man. Okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I will gather all nations, or bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
Right. It's not like you're going to be begging your ass, please, oh, why did you do this? Nah. He gonna plead with you by violence, man.
Yep.
All right.
Did
Go
not
ahead.
tell you, motherfucker.
That's how he's gonna judge your ass, man, by violence.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Right? Hey, that land's parted to this day, man. You got the Muslims over there, all right, the Khazars that took that land. Because who got scattered abroad? All right, according to 1 Peter, according to Romans, all right, the 12 tribes, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, who over there talking shit about Israel right now? Because they trying to build up
The Palestinians,
that's
the
the point.
Palestinians are taking
Right.
the little land that they did have over the course of time. Because I mean, it started out as one amount, and now it done dwindled down to this little small strips of here, there, Gaza Strip, and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
But Israel wants that too.
Yeah,
So
they're trying to build in their land.
Yep,
man.
they building on the little land that the Palestinians did have.
And that's bringing a great confusion amongst the people, man. And everybody in that, they starting to talk mad shit like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, they turning on Israel because they doing that. Because it's like the international law is recognizing that Palestine did have that land, whatever small amount it was.
Hey, going back into that what? He said, I've come,
He said Egyptian against Egyptian.
in that Matthew's 10.
Oh,
You know, division, man. It says Joel 3 and 3. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given their boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. He says, yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Right. So you can't pay back the Most High, man.
Yeah.
If you did him wrong, well, can you just forget? Hey, no, ain't none of that, man. You can't give nothing the Lord wants. He owns everything. You can't give him his own shit. All right?
That's the whole point.
Go ahead.
And it reads, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples.
Right. Hey, they sacked the temple, man.
That's right.
All right? All you nations are guilty of that. Hey, First Maccabees says what? Well, so like, what one nation has not had her part in her spoil?
Yeah.
All right? So all you nations are guilty of that, man. All right? Go ahead.
It says, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Go ahead.
It says, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Right. Who's the Grecians? All right?
Esau.
Now, exactly, it's Esau, Edom. All right, now when you go to that word for
It
word,
like a
it may
fresh
say Japhet, but you gotta understand, Esau, Edom took over the Greeks, man.
Like a fucking
Starting with Philip the Macedonian, man.
That's right.
That's why you gotta read the Maccabees. Okay? Go ahead.
And he says that ye might remove them far from their border.
Hey, we've been removed far from our border, man. According to Deuteronomy 28:68, man.
Yep.
All right? Go ahead.
And it goes some slack.
No, you gotta go ahead. Huh?
And going into Psalms chapter 2 too, man. When he was saying, why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? You know? And they was all conspiring against with each other, against the children of Israel. Right? You know what I'm saying? Saying, let's cast their cords and their bonds from us. You know?
Hey, Psalms 83rd chapter all day, man.
It's like, wow.
You got it. Go ahead.
Okay. It says, Joel 3, chapter 7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them.
Right. And hey, we've been scattered all across this earth, man. Like Baruch, the 3rd chapter say, man. In the land of our captivities, we should think upon his name, man. And that's what we're doing right now, man. All right, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is raising up the tabernacles of David, man. All right, his mighty name. Go ahead.
It says, and will return your recompense upon your own head.
Right, so you're going to throw it back in your face, man. You can't pay me back, man. Only way you could pay is by blood.
That's right.
All right? And it's that simple.
And he's coming to collect that.
Hey, and that goes back to the Isaiah 63, man.
God, it's going to be perfect how it link up. All right?
Surely I will
Because
send
when
the
this-
recompense upon your own head.
When this second Esdras reading happens, all right, it's going to happen after America's destroyed, man.
Right.
All right? Because the main salvation is here in the lands in the north, man.
Right.
So Yahushua is going to come from Basra. Who is this that comes from Basra?
That's
After he
right.
destroyed this place, he's going to go over there to the Middle East because after the people see the destruction of America and what's happening by these nukes and these missiles
And these chariots.
they're going to have to gang together to come against Yahushua. That's the whole point of Isaiah the 47th chapter and the third voice. The third verse, man. All right? I should not meet thee as a man.
That's right.
So they're going to have to come up with one big massive army, all this technology to come against Yahushua after America's destroyed. Because we're going to be beamed up, man. All right? Hey, Yahweh reps us out, man. All right, maybe we have the sure mercies of King David. Robert Kushah, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Got the Isaiah 3 for you. It's Isaiah chapter.
Hold on.
You got one real quick.
Who's reading the Esdras? Second Esdras.
You dropped it.
He dropped. He dropped the
John,
handle.
Yeah, he was done, I think. Well, that's true.
Oh, you was?
Oh, you was done with that? With the breath and the tempest and all that?
No, go back to 13.
13.
Oh,
13 and
you
1.
had the 13.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you had it. You had it.
Yeah, I thought he was reading, though. That was
All right,
I know
you
Fox-
done with that, right?
He's done with the
that's
15.
Well, he's reading it in Joel 3 when he's going to plead with all nations in the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right?
That's 13 and
Basically,
1.
he's going to kill them off in that
Right.
land. All right? Because that's why all the armies are gathering. All right? That's the second Esdras 13 that's going to take place, man. Where all them armies are gathered, Yahushua is going to do what? Exactly what is written in second Esdras the 13th chapter, man.
Go ahead.
All right?
Got some more for you.
Go ahead, read some more.
This is Joel 3, and I'm gonna start at 8. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians.
Hey, so guess what? Hey, you wacky tacky Christians, all right? All you people that don't believe what we say and everybody can make it. Well, this clearly is what people will call Judgment Day in the Valley of Jehoshaphat.
Right.
It said that the Lord was going to allow the children of Judah to sell your sons and daughters, man. That's called slavery, man. All right, it's really that simple. All right, this hasn't happened yet. So you can't say, oh, well, that's not going to happen in the kingdom of heaven, because this is clearly the Valley of Jehoshaphat, man.
Hey, prime example for your imagination, man. Or not even your imagination, something that you just seen in Django. When they had Jamie